Let's link up this planner. Let me show you how simple this is. Get this out of the way. Okay, so I have my PDF here that I've created this PDF in Keynote, but you can create your PDF in any software at all. Affinity Publisher, InDesign, Canva, PowerPoint, it doesn't matter because we're going to use the exported PDF to in PDF-Linkr to link it all up. So it doesn't matter what program you create your planners in. So how I start is I usually just have a little notepad over here that tells me where my pages start and end. So I have a home page, my yearly overview, and then my monthly pages start on page 3 and go through page 14. And then my weekly pages start on page 15. And my daily pages then start on page 68. So how I'm going to start is, first of all, I'm going to open Baby-Linker, and I am going to create my CSV for my weekly pages. So I'm just going to enter the start date. This is a Sunday start date, so the start date is actually December 31st of 2023, and the end date is January 4th of 2025. And I'm going to make sure that I have the weekly radio button selected, and I'm just going to tell it to create the CSV. It's going to ask me where I want to save that CSV, so I'm going to save that here, and I'm going to create a new folder called weekly and just create those CSVs. So now my weekly CSV is ready. So now I want to create my daily. I'll just go ahead while I have Baby-Linker open, and I will put in my start and end dates for my daily pages. My start page for my dailies is on 68, so I'm just going to select daily, create CSV, and then tell it to save it in my folder that I'm working on. So I'm going to make a new folder and call that daily, and that is finished. So now what I want to do is I want to create the links for all of my tabs here. So I'm just going to open up regular Linker, and I'm going to create document CSV, and the pattern that I want to enter is the text that I want it to add the link to. So I want it to add a link to the text Jan here on this tab, and I want that to go to page 3. So then February would be page 4. And then I'm also going to include the dot, line, and blank here, because I don't want to have to create another CSV, because I don't have to. I can just run this in 2 different areas. So that's going to go to 434. And blank is going to go to 436. Okay, I'm going to save this. And I'm just going to save that as tabs. Okay, and now we are ready to start linking. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add my PDF into the software. It's really as simple as just finding your PDF and clicking on it. That loads it into the software. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of the tabs, the links to all of the tabs. So I'm going to load the PDF in the viewer. We can get rid of this. And I am going to navigate to the page that has the tabs on it, and I'm just going to select this area here and say use selected area, and then I'm going to select the page, the tabs CSV that we just created, and my tabs are on from page 2 to page 442. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even have to put the page numbers in there, and I'm just going to say process page links, and it's going to go through my entire planner and add all of those links to all of my pages. And it takes just a couple of minutes to do that. And I'm doing this on my little MacBook Air, so it takes just a little bit longer. There we go. Okay. So now when I open up that file, I have my original PDF, and then I have a one updated PDF. So if I open that updated PDF, now all of my links for my tabs are added. So now let's use this PDF, because now I want to add the links to these tabs up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that PDF. I'm just going to add that new updated one. I'm going to load the PDF in the viewer, because now I'm going to select this area, use selected area. I'm going to keep the same page numbers, and now I'm going to select my tabs again. Now it's only going to find the dot line blank in that area, because I'm telling it only to look in this area of my planner for those words. So now I can process page links, and it will go through and just add the links to that area. There we go, and now that's finished. So now I have an updated PDF. This is now the one that has all of my links. So now I'm going to show you a tip of, I'm just going to rename this to 2 just so it doesn't get the file name doesn't get too long. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into batch processing, because now I'm going to add all of my weeklies in one go. So I'm going to add my PDF, and what I want to do is I want start page 3, because that is the start page of my monthly calendar links. So if I view my PDF and go to my page 3, I want to select this area here, because I'm going to add all of my links to my weekly links to my calendar pages. So I'm going to use selected area, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to say select batch and go to my weekly, and then I'm going to select January through December. And now we're going to process that batch. And it's finished. So let's take a look at our updated 2 PDF, because now it added all of those weekly tabs for us all in one go. So now we can do the same thing for our dailies. So I'm going to remove the PDF, because now I'm going to add that updated PDF. I'm going to leave the pages the same. So I'm going to use that updated PDF that we just used. I'm going to use the same start page and end page, because I'm going to now batch do the dailies. So I'm going to view the PDF, because I'm going to select a different area. Now the area I'm going to select is going to be my calendar area, because I want the links to be added to this area for my dailies. So I'm going to use selected area, and then I'm going to go to batch, and this time I'm going to select the dailies, January through December. And now I'm going to process that batch. And it's finished. So now I grab that updated PDF, and now my dailies are all added, and I didn't have to add in each individual page. So that's how you can hyperlink a planner, a whole planner, in under 15 minutes.